How to avoid double counting in GDP. Imagine trying to measure the size of a cake by counting every ingredient separately. It would be confusing and give a misleading picture. That's similar to what happens when calculating gross domestic product. If we count everything too many times, the figure becomes inflated and inaccurate. So, how do economists make sure they only count what truly matters? The key is focusing on final goods and services. These are the products sold for consumption, investment, government use, or export. For example, when a car is sold to a customer, that sale counts. But the tires or the engine used to make the car are intermediate goods. Counting their value separately would mean counting parts of the same product more than once. To avoid this, economists use the value-added approach. This method adds up the extra value created at each stage of production. For example, if a factory makes a chair, it adds value by turning raw materials into a finished product. Only this added value is included in the GDP calculation. The expenditure approach is another way. It sums up all spending on final goods and services by households, businesses, the government, and foreign buyers. Since it only considers final purchases, it naturally avoids counting intermediate goods multiple times. It's also important to exclude non-production transactions. Buying a used car or selling stocks does not reflect current production, so these are left out. Changes in inventories are counted as investment. If a factory produces chairs but doesn't sell them immediately, those chairs are counted once when produced. Lastly, activities outside the formal market, like home cooking or underground economy work, are usually not included because they don't show up in sales data. Following these steps helps ensure that GDP accurately reflects the value of all new goods and services produced within a country. This way, policymakers and analysts get a clear picture of economic growth without the distortion of double counting. It keeps the measurement honest and useful for making decisions about the economy.